Hello Seekers, it's Ron from Cavorite Rising. I've got the smoking gun of NASA fakery on the moon, so let's get right to the truth. This rectangle is approximately 50 miles tall and 25 miles wide. I'd like to show you a pattern. A cluster of rocks and another little rock here. These rocks are really small. Just going to show you a pattern of rocks. I think it's really interesting what NASA does with the pattern. Wait till you see. Let's check out inside this circle here. Two squiggly lines. Not very interesting, but wait. I'll show you. Rock over here to the west. There's two more little rocks. And to the south, two rocks on the right, one on the left. They're not very interesting by themselves, but remember, it's the pattern. Down in the south, there's a couple of rocks I'd like you to look at. And there's two lines. One of them's going diagonally and the other one's straight up and down. Another rock here. Now, that's the pattern. So let's move 22 miles to the west. Bam! We have the same, almost identical pattern. So I have to ask myself, if NASA's lying about this, what else are they lying about? Here's Apollo astronaut on the moon. In his visor, a reflection of two astronauts. I see one here and one kneeling down right here. But there's only two astronauts on the moon, so how can there be two reflected in the third one's visor? Just asking. Let's check out this second pattern. Up close you can see it's almost identical. Missing a line there, but otherwise it's the same. Now the yellow lines are the ones that are missing. So there's two rocks in the whole pattern that are missing out of this. Let's move to the left by 22 miles. Same pattern again. Let's look at it up close. That's definitely the same grouping of rocks. Both of our lines inside the big circle. Same pattern down here. Move 22 miles to the west. There it is again. This time there's two rocks that aren't there. The yellow lines will point to them. Looks like the same to me there. Where the two yellow lines meet, there's a rock missing, and where the line comes down from the top, there's a line missing, or a rock. 22 miles to the left, same pattern. 5 in a row, and they're all almost exactly the same. Let's check out the next 5. Just briefly check these out to see if they're the same. Inside the circle looks the same. Both lines are there. Sometimes the dots are, or the rocks are a little more faded or less faded, but they're in the same position. Let's check out another one. Looks the same. No lines. I think they've both been airbrushed out. So 10 in a row. Here's another 5. Almost completely intact. Both lines, nothing missing. Everything's the same. There's no way this could be natural. Pretty compelling evidence that NASA is taking the same big chunk and just cutting and pasting and pasting and pasting all across the moon's surface. Of them in a row. Let's check these out. Moon 1, 2, and 3. That is from my first video. I found it surprising that there was 3 of these wiggly lines on the moon, equally spaced. Little did I know that the whole area, the whole block of land was being cut and pasted. The more you look, the more NASA fakery you can see. This is pretty compelling evidence that Google Moon is a complete fabrication. I wonder what the real moon looks like. "655 miles of the same block, copied and pasted." Well, everybody, thanks for watching, and hey, please subscribe.